somebody already noticed.
We're wearing something.
Venus Rose says, "Oh my God, the shirts behind Mason look cool." Well. And so now Venus Rose is saying, "Oh my God, I want it so badly." You just hold on. We got some announcements to make.
We'll let you know. We'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about it. Welcome to this very special episode of I'm Telling Mom, the podcast about three brothers catching up, playing games, and spending exactly 6,417 minutes recording the final versions of the I'm Telling Mom podcast, which has spanned over the course of 1 year and 10 months. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 100. Yay! We made it! Woo! We made it! I would actually, wait. Before we get any farther, I'm gonna.
Okay.
We all grabbed some shots before the episode.
Let's say anyone listening.
This is not a rare thing for the podcast, but we're gonna take a celebratory shot because when in America, right? So
I'm sure the drinking is going to come back up at some point in this episode.
We're not. This isn't a drinking episode.
We'll talk about it.
Nope. This is not a drinking episode. No. All right, boys. Congratulations on 100 episodes.
Boom. Yes.
Cheers.
Woo. I'm fine.
Yes.
This is fine.
Life. Yeah, life is so good.
Yeah, I love the taste of success and victory.
All right. This is a big episode for us. So if you're new here, let me introduce us. I'll show you around a little bit, give you kind of the full house tour, right? I'm Clace. I'm the oldest brother, and I am currently recording this episode from a rundown RV somewhere in the middle of Albuquerque, New Mexico, that we occasionally use to cook methamphetamine pharmaceuticals on the side. Sue me.
It's in your underwear.
In my
pizza on the roof.
In my tidy underwear. Mason, the next oldest, is currently living pretty large in a stone mosque in India.
Wow.
Where right now it looks like he's Mason. He's seated atop a large marble bench, atop a large metal marble bench, in a room of adorning podcast fans that break out in slow claps.
Speech.
Are you saying I'm worshipped?
Speech.
My people.
And
you
Landon
come here today to see me speak. And that I am doing.
Yay.
Okay. Goodbye.
And Landon.
That's my speech.
Gifted, Mason. You're gifted.
Thank you.
Landon, the wee babe, owns and operates a mattress firm in his hometown.
Oh, no.
Okay, listen, keep this part on the down low, but it's why Landon's so rich. And we have no idea why, but he's loaded with cash and he just...
Look at his jacket.
He operates a mattress firm. Like, look at that
I sell
guy.
a lot of mattresses. I know there's 5 more stores across the street, but I sell a lot.
Guys, welcome to episode 100. This is
a big
huge.
deal.
All right,
cool.
So,
good.
Guys, we have a couple of announcements. These are big announcements. We've been kind of hyping this up for the past 10 episodes, and every time we did, Mason just pissed himself.
We're so excited to tell you about the things.
The things we have. All right. Mason, you want to kick it off with the first one?
Yeah, so first off, the most important announcement that we have, you guys have been asking for it. You won't shut up about it. Frankly, I'm irritated that you've been talking about this so long. We literally did this so you stop. If you go right now in your browser to itmmerch.com, we have a store full of merch that you can buy. We have 3 different regular t-shirt designs that come in a variety of different styles, and then we have a couple color block shirts that are all over print. We even have a beach towel that you can get, and the thing that makes us special is we can talk a little bit about the designs, but you just go to the website, you can see them for yourself. The thing that's special about this is we took a lot of effort to make sure that every single one of the shirts is really good quality. So no matter what you get,
ourselves.
Yeah, we actually bought every single style, and they're super soft, and they're really good quality, and they're stuff that we would actually wear. So
we are wearing.
Go to the store. We're currently
wearing our merch.
Yeah.
All of us. If you guys have t-shirt ideas, let us know. Landon, how are they going to let us know?
Guys, everybody, if you are experienced on Discord, if you've ever been in a Discord group, we have a new Discord chat just for I'm Telling Mom podcast for all of our fans and friends and followers to join in and chat with us, chat with each other outside of the Twitch realm. So
you guys can post like suggestions. You can post fan art? ? I know some people have done fan art, so it's a place.
We're not popular enough to get fan art.
We have gotten some fan art, so that's a place you can post it.
Paint me like a naked lady.
Yeah,
please?
That's not how that goes. So those are some of the new updates. Quick plug also, if you do like the stream or you want to check out the stream for the first time, we're going to start streaming on Sundays at 7 p.m. So that's going to be when our Twitch feed goes live. All right. Episode 100, we wanted to kind of celebrate this episode. We wanted to, reminisce a little bit. We wanted to...
Good word.
Thanks.
Wow, good word, Clace.
We wanted to just
These
travel back.
These choices you're making today are sublime.
Okay, so we wanted to reminisce. We wanted to, go through some of this podcast. So what we originally chartered each other with, we said this was 2 weeks ago. We challenged each other.
Chartered, good word choice.
Let the man speak.
Oh my God.
We said, all right, go out and find your favorite clip, your favorite highlight of both brothers. All of Mason's. I'm gonna do Mason first, and then we'll transition to Landon. So I'm gonna do all of Mason's first, and all of Mason's were selected from episode 21, titled "We Aren't Officer Again, Drunk." And let me explain
Good
to you.
title.
Let me explain to you. This was the last episode 21. This is 100. Episode 21 was the last episode we did a drinking episode.
You're about to hear why.
So I've categorized these clips, and first let me set this scene for you.
All right, so before we go on to the next segment, clap, clap. So the drink that I have gone with is vodka lemonade, and the vodka is about half the cup, and then I ran out of lemonade, so the other half is lemonade. And I don't think you're supposed to have a half and half ratio on that. Yeah, that's correct. But that's what I'm working with, so...
5 minutes later.
Okay, you remember how last episode we recorded and we were all drunk?
Yeah.
That episode, I was at a 7. This episode, I'm at a 10. I have never been this drunk in my life.
Hey, all right. That was Mason's, just frame of mind, okay? So
okay.
Now you understand where the rest of these are going to come from. Listen to how you read this sponsor. You read the sponsor of episode 21. Listen to how you read this.
Now, these as seen on Shark Tank, Potato Parcel is a company that will send your message on a potato to whoever you want. So if you got something to say, but you want to make your message clear to your receiver, you gotta write it on a potato, because there's no other better way to do it. And so go to... Hey guys, how do you know if you're about to throw up after you drank a lot?
Oh, you'll know. Okay, so Mason, that was you reading that sponsor. All right.
Yeah.
So here's the first set of clips that I've classified as I'm just calling this Mason randomly screaming. All right? Because this happens this happens out of your mouth a lot, but it's accentuated when you've been drinking. Here's your little temper tantrums.
Oh, God.
No, what is it? No!
So,
No!
because
No!
we proved that we don't know a lot of things. We might sound smart every once in a while, but truthfully, we're not afraid to admit that we're pretty stupid. So, let's see if we're smarter than 5th graders.
You told me before this episode started, before we started recording, you said, let's just start recording and let's tone down the language a little bit because it's a little more classy. We don't want to...
Thank you. All right. So there was that one. The next set, I've just I titled this Hurricane Chaos because I didn't know what else to call it, basically.
Okay. Do you want to hear what it sounds like when I hit my head on the desk as hard as I can?
Your head, forehead, yes. Go.
All right, here we go.
Yes. What revolutionary leader wrote the influential Common Sense in 1776? John Locke, Abraham Lincoln,
James Blunt,
Thomas Paine, or John Adams?
James Blunt.
What was the name of the first satellite pulled into orbit by the U.S.? Explorer,
Calvin!
Titan, Mercury.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, now something happened. I don't know.
You might have, I don't know, maybe he pulled the
He's typing.
Heads.
Oh,
I dropped the interface.
Again.
Oh my, Mason.
The microphone isn't plugged in anymore. What the is recording my voice if the microphone's not plugged in?
It would just be a flat line.
Facebook.
Yeah, but the microphone stopped recording.
Facebook.
In those last two, I noticed that Landon actually just started singing out of nowhere, and somehow it actually made Mason come back in. No, he just
pulled me back in.
It pulled him right back in. Whatever we were talking about. All right, Mason. Thank you for submitting yourself to me in every way. I appreciate it. No,
I'm not going to
congratulate
that.
We're going to leave it at that
phrase.
Landon, all right, so for Landon,
submitting yourself.
I had to go a little broader. I didn't just stay in one episode. I kind of like cross borders. Landon, I stretched the earth for you.
Good.
So I categorized Landon's clips into 3 categories, okay? The first one is breaking Landon's brain. The second one is how do life. The third one is Landon appropriating Australian culture.
Okay.
So, Mason, I'm going to let you decide which of those 3 categories do you want to hear first? Breaking Landon's brain, how do life, or Australian culture?
Australian culture, like 100%.
All right.
I'm going to have to go with drunk as well, mate. Absolutely nothing to the UK, mate. I believe it means to go dancing, mate. It's an old man, mate. I'm cream crackered, mate. That's pants, mate. Buy something really expensive, mate.
All right, that's Landon appropriating Australian culture.
Is that not all in one episode?
It is not.
What?
Wow.
I didn't know I did that.
A majority of them are.
We're on the
to be fair. But
every single clip you end in saying mate.
All right.
Wow.
Landon, do you want to hear breaking Landon's brain or how do life next?
How do life? I'm curious.
All right.
No, I don't scrub it. That's what toilet paper's for.
Landon, no, bro.
Landon,
as your older
in your
brother.
butthole,
As your
Landon.
older brother.
With your hand too in the shower.
I use a loofah.
And you use that on your body?
It has soap on it, and then I scrub it clean From the it's my
What?
butthole isn't. My butt's not all
I'm calling
poopy when
Mom.
I take a
calling
shower.
Mom.
He's calling Mom. Landon, you're wrong.
Right?
Yeah.
And right now
So what's-
outside my window here, it's raining. So a little
Yeah.
bit of purple rain,
That's
which
oh no.
I can't even tell you right
Huh.
now how that song goes whatsoever.
No.
Purple
But yeah, that's all I have to
rain.
talk about. I was just
No,
curious.
that's
Purple
chocolate
rain.
rain. No. Don't. We're not mixing up. We're not mixing up Prince and this chocolate rain guy. I guess we'll wait.
So this is the segment where we just talk to our Twitch viewers. Girls, what's going on, ladies? Give us the tea. Did you hear what Jack Johnson said the other day?
What did Jack Johnson say the other day?
He's gonna move into acting. He's no longer playing his little guitar.
No. Jack? Jack? Mr. Johnson?
That heartthrob.
What?
But who's gonna sing Banana Pancakes?
Can we just have a Clace? You and I. Let's just take a group huddle. Landon, if you could pretend, just don't. Just a minute.
Wait, what was
just
that?
Head.
Am I the only one that heard that?
No, I heard that. Was that a real fart? Because it sounded like he moved the mic first. Landon?
Yeah, that was real. And now it smells like shit. It smells
It
really
literally
bad.
sounded like you shit your pants. Did you just shit your pants live?
It was really juicy. Wow.
That was How Do Life.
I forgot about that last one.
I totally forgot
was-
about so many of those.
That last one was episode 4.
Wow.
So all the way back. All right, last category is breaking Landon's brain. I like this one a lot. This is from Lilo and Stitch. What? I speak English.
I sleep in the kitchen.
I yes.
I love this.
Speak
Do it again.
speak English.
The weirdest, the better. They can't hear me because they took off their headphones. Hey, listeners, how you doing? You doing all right today? Once again, I want to thank you for listening to this amazing podcast. You know, there's a lot of days where, you know, you feel up, and there's some days you feel down, and life is like a roller coaster, you know? And sometimes you just got to grab onto the bars and just whip your head back and say, wee.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to I'm Telling Mom. Welcome to I'm Telling Mom.
Please do that.
So just real quick, true story. This year, literally this year, a work email gets sent out about the work party, and they're like, everybody should try to bring in some hors d'oeuvres. And I ask Sue, our secretary, Sue, what are some good kinds of hors d'oeuvres that would be good for tonight's party? Because quite literally, for 24 years of my life, I have always seen that and thought it was hors d'oeuvres.
Okay, that's it.
Wow. Well, so we have a new shirt design. Grab the handlebars, stick your head back, and go.
Yep. And I imagine, like, Mason, one of your, like, characters completely flopped backwards. Like,
All right. Well, that was Clace's highlights.
Good job, Clay. Those were awesome.
hey, thanks. Curated them myself.
Those were awesome.
All right. So for me, I whittled it down to 3 clips of each of you. All right. This first one's from episode 9, if you care, of Clace, by the way.
Change our brains to do something for 30 minutes because
I totally agree.
Everyone
That's
would do
30
it.
minutes sleep.
Guys,
Guys. We have an amazing. We have like we could be gazillionaires if we could just figure out. Guys, if we could just figure out how nobody could work and everybody could just find money. Guys, if we could just grow money on trees. Guys, listen, we have a golden idea.
Okay.
I like that voice. That was a good one.
Yeah. Wow.
Guys,
Stop.
Also,
So that's the first instance of Clace making that
Making
voice.
a voice, yeah.
By
Yeah.
far my favorite voice that you do, and you haven't done it in a long time. This is also Clace. This is episode 16.
okie dokie. So,
Did you just
okay,
say
I
okie
really
dokie?
don't want to say. Yeah, I
Did you
literally stopped
just-
myself. I was like, I am not introducing my segment with okie dokie.
That's where it
You
was
know
born.
I'm not taking this out of the episode, right?
I don't care. I don't
You
care.
know
at
we're
this
leaving
point.
that in, right? So
Everybody
far
knows
this
I'm a cook.
episode, you've said baby and okie dokie.
Okie
What is
dokie, babies.
happening?
Let's go.
Yes!
There it is.
That is
There it
the
is. Where
origin.
it was born. Okie dokie, babies.
Inception of Okie Dokie Babies.
The worst. I still hate it.
The okie dokie babies. But those are now our listeners.
Born in
Babies.
episode 16.
Okie dokie babies.
All right,
Episode
last one. This
16.
is episode 63.
hear me far and hear me wide. If it's one thing we need, one asset to unite the people of the United
is
States
it?
of America,
Tell us.
Tell us.
it's a laser tag documentary.
Oh my god, I forgot
Oh
about that too!
Oh my gosh! I completely forgot about that. He
Yeah!
owes us an interview. We made that possible
We
for him.
did.
I have never seen it.
Got back up for in case anybody doesn't remember what we're talking about or didn't listen. It was a documentary about laser tag that you all helped make be a thing.
On Kickstarter.
On Kickstarter.
He was a unknowing sponsor, and he got funded and it became a thing. And each of us, I think, donated $100.
Yeah, I think it was primarily us, but I think a couple listeners probably donated too. So.
Yeah, I know for a fact some of them did. So
cool.
So there's that. All right,
forgot
Landon,
about
you ready for yours?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is from episode 24.
I don't get it.
Oh,
don't
you're gonna be so
understand.
mad. Jay.
Listeners, call in. 574.
No.
I actually read it.
I am waiting for your phone call because I don't understand what Mason's trying to do right now.
That is the moment where Landon actually gave his real phone
Yeah, I
number
can tell I said my number.
live on Twitch. We censored it
Why
out
did
in the
you do
edit,
that?
I
but
don't
that was
know.
on Twitch.
Was that a drinking episode?
No, you were getting mad at the game and you just gave out your phone number. Nobody called you, I don't think.
If no one got it that time around, my number is 574.
This is from episode 29.
Peanut butter is more dominant than jelly. Ketchup,
Because
listen,
This pissed
that's
me
not
off.
the game.
are you kidding me?
Quit trying to twist the
Now
game.
you're gonna tell me the answers, but not tell me why.
Quit trying to twist everything.
This,
Just
oh my god!
just shut your ears and open your mouth. Ketchup is more dominant than mustard.
I'm ready for this to be over.
I don't think you have ever been angrier at a game.
I instantly,
was such
as soon
a
as
fun
that
game.
started, remembered my anger.
I agree
Which
with
one's
Clace.
more dominant?
Landon's brain just doesn't work that way. Okay, last one. This is from episode 48.
Okay, many episodes ago, we kind of decided that, you know what, we're too hard on ourselves. Like, we are a really good podcast, and we wanna put that out there. This episode is really frustrating for me.
So
What was
Landon's
that?
just singing, mumbling the Ring of Fire in the background
Mason.
for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well done.
All right, so there might be some overlap. If I catch an overlap, I'll instantly just go to the next one. Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're free after school, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go LARPing with the guys. This time, if you like to come, we can make you, Mason. We can make you the king.
So again, classic
Oh,
example
man.
of Clace's voice when he does that is hilarious.
I love it so much.
All right, well, if that one's a favorite, maybe I'll lock it away for future use.
Today, we've successfully lost the younger generation and we lost the older generation. So now all we got to do is just let's insult our own generation.
Yeah, cool. And if you're an infant, you can't do shit. There. So now we don't have a base. We don't have a fan base.
Yeah.
Infants can't do shit.
Okay, but for
that
sure,
should be
baby.
a t-shirt
but
by itself.
they can't be a part of society.
You're trying to continue that argument right now?
So
You're
just
just
stop
keeping him.
it.
You're just keeping a baby alive,
Oh,
but they're not
God.
like doing anything. They're not. It's like an investment. Like you invest
they're
in this
not-
child. And
They're not
hope that-
voting.
They can't carry a gun.
All right, this one's called
All right,
Poor
go for it.
Octopus.
Poor octopus. 8 legs, no hands. Poor octopus. Thank you. Poor octopus.
That's a good poem.
It was a good
Clay.
poem, right?
Clace decides to write some poem about an octopus, and that's I guess
Why
what
though?
happened.
Do we know why?
I don't
What's
remember.
the context of that?
I don't remember. This next one, Clace, you were trying to find a soundbite to kick off your segment.
Okay.
Let me come up with a cool sound for my segment. I actually. All right, perfect. Segment 1.
Like,
Yeah,
what was
great.
that?
Great.
I
How do you
remember
guys
that
not
being
adore me. I bring so much flav to this podcast.
that was so loud though
I apologize.
that like everybody's ears were bleeding for
yeah,
that.
I kind of jumped as well. I apologize for that one. All right, this is. I'll just play this one.
The little two-hit boats.
Yeah, the rowboats.
Each of you has one of those somewhere on the 50 by 50 grid. That's
Oh, yeah.
it. That's it.
Oh,
that was a fun game.
good episode.
No, fuck off.
Battleship.
That was the
Battleship on a
worst.
50 by 50 grid.
And all you have is a two boat,
patrol
just
boat.
a patrol boat.
So that was all of Clace's sound bites.
Okay.
Good job,
I liked
Clace.
him. Good job. I liked him.
Now for Mason, I did not stay with the drunk episode. I kind of went in different areas. So this is self-explanatory.
A perfect report card. All bees. All bees. It's all bees. All bees.
Your time's up.
An entire podcast and it's all bees. So was that the spawn of bees? Because bees,
Yeah, that's
bees is a recurring theme on this freaking podcast too. And is that
Well-
where that started?
Great transition, Clace. Let's listen
Oh,
to this
no.
next one.
Okay.
And then Clace's internet cuts out, or his power
No.
goes out, so
Yes.
everything that just happened in the last 15 minutes is now gone. And guess what I did? I did this episode, The Bees Show, that I've been waiting to do for 30 goddamn episodes.
Mason was very excited to do the bee joke.
Because he waited apparently 30 episodes and to do that bit again. And right
Yeah.
when you did it, I guess we lost audio for it.
We've only
That's-
lost audio like once, and that was the one time I do my B joke. Which,
that's
by the
so
way,
funny.
for context, the whole joke is I was gonna be talking, and then I was gonna play a bee sound effect. You're like, oh, the bees are taking over the podcast. That's it. That was the whole joke. That's what it is.
I still like that bit. We need to make a shirt about bees. All right.
This one includes Alessia. So
Who's
A
that?
lot of stuff you guys talk about is very general, but you guys you don't really do anything to drive home to the ladies. Like,
Are they
there's no
hot?
categories or subjects that are really talked about for.
you can hear there's no reaction from anybody because that slid under the radar. But when I went back and found that, I was cracking up. Here's Alessia coming on the episode to talk about how we don't really like talk about things that for the ladies. And Mason
For
just goes,
women.
"Are they hot?"
I just want to objectify women as much. I don't remember that at all.
We're a very female-friendly podcast, everybody.
Of course
Don't be
we
scared.
are.
We really are. Like, we
course
have
we
all
are.
these clips, but like
We're all
we're very inclusive. Good word choice, Clace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's
I
go!
appreciate that.
All right. This is a famous audio clip here.
A bath is not soup. That's not how that works. I would argue that tomato soup is a misnomer and in fact not soup because there's no broth in it. Tomato, quote, soup, end quote, is a condiment. It's ketchup. That's all tomato soup is. And if it doesn't have broth, then it's noth.
Then it's not. Did you just say that?
Noth. No broth, noth soup.
There's
No
another
broth,
t-shirt.
nah.
And that's where that
That's
clip
where
comes
that
from.
was born.
That's
Yeah.
where broth is noth comes from, everybody.
Broth, nah.
All right, this is
Clace, what a funny thing that you just said. And it's definitely a thing you said and not just I didn't have a highlight for episode 22 because we haven't recorded it yet at the time that I finished editing this episode. What a funny thing. That's that's good. Oh my gosh. Check out episode 22 for this part. Oh.
I have two more clips because I wanted to include two memorable parts that kind of includes all of us, all right? This is all three of us attempting to sing together.
Oh no.
You got
Oh no.
Mom spaghetti. Mom spaghetti.
One shot.
One shot.
Opportunity. I'm gonna skip ahead. Mom spaghetti. There's vomit on the sweat already. Mom spaghetti is nervous, but on the surface he's far ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting that he broke down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out.
Stop saying cool things.
Mason just goes
That's-
off somewhere screaming his head off.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
just
comes
screaming.
back. Yeah.
I don't even almost know the words. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you any words
just
other
yelled,
than Mom Spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti! Woo! Episode 100!
Good,
guys,
good
you
confetti.
know
I
who
wanted
else-
to remind
listen.
you guys it's episode 100.
You guys, this is a great segue because you know who else is celebrating with us that it's episode 100, episode 100? All right, listen. If you are listening to this podcast right now, chances are you're probably a human being. And chances are that if you're a human being, you wear clothes. And if you're going to wear clothes, why not just wear like the coolest clothes, right? Like the coolest clothes, right?
Yeah.
That seems like sound logic to me.
Wear the
If
coolest clothes.
You have to wear clothes anyway, so why don't you just wear the coolest clothes anyway? ITMmerch.com. We're super excited about this. So right now on the store, ITMmerch.com, we've got long sleeve tees, sweatshirts, tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies. We've got a beach towel. I know Mason mentioned earlier, but it's there. We have a beach towel. One of my personal favorite designs actually has I'm Telling Mom podcast across the chest. Let me show the camera.
For our audio listeners,
for our audio,
let's show the camera.
Audio listeners.
See,
so
audio
there's
For our
listeners.
YouTube viewers,
You see that? You see that, audio
There
listeners?
you go.
You look at your cassette tape deck. Anyway, so it says, so it's a personal favorite of mine, I think of ours, but it has a vector image of our mom's handwriting that says "I'm Telling Mom" podcast. So I think that's super cool. We didn't even tell her that that's what we were doing, so she may be finding out right now for the first time that, hey, Mom, we put your script on a shirt.
Yep.
So you can.
she doesn't know.
I don't think she knows.
Oh, she doesn't
I mean,
know?
she knows now. She knows now if she's listening.
Mom, you don't get
Um,
any royalties from that. I'm sorry.
Wow, that was loud. That was a loud air
That
horn.
was a good one.
All right, okay, guys. We're running long, so I have one more kind of like segment. I want to round this out a little bit. I reached out to our parents Mother Heidi and Father Kevin. I said, hey, Faja and Maja, it's episode 100. Be a part of it. And they were like, yes. So basically, I had them send me some things, and they wanted to be a part of the game. So I'm just going to shut up. They speak for themselves. I am going to play Dad's full clip, and there will be points where I pause it, where we'll have discussion topics. And then I will also play Mom's in full, and I'll also pause it, and we'll have some discussion topics, okay? So they're obviously, they're not here live on the podcast with us, but we do have their audio. So I think this will be fun for us to kind of just do together. By the way, I have not listened to these.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So I genuinely will...
I hope they just roast the shit out of all three of us. just bring all the dirt up from our childhood, all the things
all
in
three
teenage.
of you. We are choosing to oust you from our family.
All accidents. We wanted to abort you.
I'm so glad most of you are in Florida now.
Yeah, don't have to deal with you anymore. All right,
they're just like letting the world know. All right,
okay.
Yeah.
So let me play Dad's first, and we'll kind of go from there.
Guys, congratulations on your 100th episode. We're glad you made it this far without killing each other or getting arrested. In honor of this special occasion, I want to quiz you guys on Christmas 1998, which was also very special for our family. First, I'd like each of you to tell me what was so important about that Christmas Eve? Something that never happened before or since in our family.
Or since.
1998 on Christmas Eve. Okay, so I was 5. Clace would have been 7. Landon would have been 3. I wonder.
Wait, when was it? 98.
98. Yeah,
I was 7. Okay, didn't we buy the house? Didn't we buy
That's
the
what
house
I was
in
thinking.
98? Or actually, so
we might have.
They didn't buy a house. They
moved
built a house from the ground up, and I think that they broke ground in 98. Landon, do you remember when we were building that house?
Hell no, dude. No.
Okay.
I remember eating like a crappy dinner on
It was mac and cheese.
orange plastic
on the
plastic
floor.
plates. Yeah.
The
Because
flower
we didn't have
plastic
furniture
plates?
there yet.
What if that's like the first night we spent in the house?
I think there might have been one night we actually slept there, but I don't know. Okay, so are we? Let's just lock in like the house construction
Related to the house.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play again.
The right answer is that was our first night sleeping in our new house.
Hey,
Yeah,
we got it.
Can you show us around? Okay, wait, let me see this first. Okay, this is our, what's this called? There are wood floors, but this is our living room.
Oh.
Landon, don't show off.
I'll tell you this is Aaron's, isn't it?
Okay, Mason, don't you show off now. Hi, Priya. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna snap in our minds, though.
No, you're not. No,
He's
that
having
was an
trouble.
accident.
He's having
Mason.
trouble. And we got cookies.
And now I did send Santa Claus our new address. So hopefully you'll be able to find us.
Of course, each of you got presents from Santa. Can you correctly match which of you got which present?
Oh.
One of you got a Game Boy, one of you got a board game, and one of you got a small desk. Pause and discuss.
I for sure got the Game Boy.
Whoever got the desk got shafted, and I bet it was me.
A Game Boy?
You got the board game?
A board game or a desk?
Small desk. I've never received a small desk. I don't think.
Do you guys remember that kitty light desk that you could like draw through? Like light came up from the...
Yeah.
You could trace on top of it? Maybe is that.
I want an adult. I don't remember.
That's the only
know
desk
what
I
you're talking
remember.
about, but I want an adult version of what exactly you just said. I want.
They have light boxes. They're called light boxes. Yeah.
I don't know.
vote Clace got the desk, Landon got the board
Okay.
game, and I got the Game Boy, but I have no idea.
All right, let's lock that in. Let's find out.
I hope you all remember that Mason got the Game Boy,
Okay.
Clace got the board game, and Landon got the small desk.
All right, Landon. Guys, you can open your eyes.
Landon!
I'll get you some. Yeah, Landon, turn that.
I had a cool desk.
Ah,
Do
so
you
it was
remember
cool,
anything about
Landon.
that, Landon?
I have no idea what we're
What
talking
if it
about.
is a light
I don't
desk
remember
and
it.
Landon's like, I want one of those now.
Give it to me. Give it back.
It's like full circle.
So we have something similar from Mom. You guys ready to just jump into it?
Let's hop
It
into
made a
it.
squeak. My thing made a squeak. Did you hear that? I don't know how it did it, but it made a squeak.
All right,
Continue,
great.
Clace. Sorry.
Great.
I wish I could be there with you. You know I would if I could, but
With which one of us?
congratulations on your 100th episode. I'm really excited for you guys that you have come this far. I wanted to play a game with you guys, just like what we did during the 50th episode when we were together. So it's called Who Am I? But this time I have proof on Who Am I by pictures. Of course I do. Of course. All right.
Oh no,
Here we go.
that's not good.
Ever since he was little, I knew I better be absolutely clear with my instructions or expectations from him. I once asked my son to stand by the mall fountain, and he proceeded to get in it. If I asked him to look at a camera, he literally will look at the camera. Who am I?
That
feel like-
sounds
So it's
like
one of us.
something I would do.
It's one of us, and it does sound like something Mason
But
would
I
do.
don't think it's me. I think that sounds more like Clay sounds like he would get in a fountain.
No, not with clothes. Nope. You've got the wrong
So
guy.
between me or Landon,
Unless
I don't
I'm
think
wearing
it
a
would be
bathing
me,
suit.
though, dude.
Unless I'm wearing a bathing suit, I will not get wet. To this day.
I'm a little too practical. I think it's Mason. I do think it's Mason.
maybe it's me. I don't remember ever trying to get in a fountain though.
All right, let's find out.
Answer? Of course, it's Mason.
Ah.
Okay, next. One of our traditions in our family was to allow one of the kids to put an angel on top of the Christmas tree.
Clay.
And one night we set the tree up and had one of the kids put up the angel on the top. I can't recall when I discovered this surprise about our angel one particular year, but it wasn't immediate. This son of mine decided to put his picture in place of the angel's face. Who am I?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't
That's
that Clay's?
100% Clay's. Yes.
It was
Yeah,
me.
I think
Yeah,
I
that was
remember you
me.
doing that.
It was right before it was right before we took our week-long missions trip to Jamaica, which was my passport picture, by the way. I had an extra one, so I taped that to the angel, and she didn't notice for a long time. I think like by the time I got back I don't know, it was
Unintentionally
Anyway.
implying that you are an angel. Is that
Yeah.
out of the three of us?
I am. I'm angelic.
Answer, Clace. Okay, for the high school commencement, students were warned that they couldn't wear anything on top of their graduation caps. Oh my gosh, wow. The first attempt lasted a while before they noticed. After the second failed attempt, my son decides to direct his attention to another forbidden act where they were threatened to not receive any of their diplomas. During the speeches, under his graduation gown, my son attempts to blow up a beach ball. Just when he thought he succeeded
That's landed.
in getting away with it, a
100%.
teacher comes over acting friendly, followed by confiscating the beach ball. Who am I?
Yeah, that's got to be Landon,
That's
right?
yeah, 100%
That
Landon.
was me.
So Landon, expand on the story a little bit. You were blowing up like
yeah, Mom said that odd, I think. So basically, first thing, there's a rule with high school graduation that you can't decorate your cap for our school. I don't know why that's a thing, but they were
well, and that's
very
why Mom
anal
was like,
about it.
"Oh no! Like,
yeah.
heaven forbid we decorate our caps." That's what she was saying with that.
They were so anal that they were like, "You will not walk if you have decorated your cap." So of course I walked in there and it said, "One eternity later" or something like that, and I had like the SpongeBob meme, and I put that on the cap, and they confiscated that, but then I had snuck a beach ball in my shoe, and as I'm sitting down, I just start doing this, and a teacher, of course, caught me with that. But for college graduation, I was able to decorate my cap, and I snuck a bunch.
Why wouldn't you?
Not only that, but I snuck a bunch of shot skis in my gown. So we all sit down in a row, and I pass out little shots of vodka to everybody in my row. And when it's time for us to celebrate, we all took a shot and really celebrated. And
That's
it's one of my
funny.
favorite memories of
That's good.
college.
Anyway, thank you so much, Mom and Dad, for participating. We love you both. And we're going on vacation together as a family in a couple weeks. So I'm really
pumped.
excited. I'm really excited for that.
And
One of
well,
these days, I'll
that's,
figure out the little air horn.
That was episode 100.
Yeah, thank you for listening. For hopefully like all this time. This was a really long episode, but this is episode 100, so we wanted to. We're fine with making a little bit of a longer one. And thanks for sticking around. And go check out all the new stuff that we have. Oh, speaking of new stuff we have.
I forgot about this again. Yay!
All right. This, I have just brought out a spinning wheel. Everybody at my work calls it the Wheel of Fortune because it's been in the background of my calls now for so long. Here's what we're doing, guys. We're changing the format slightly. We are, at the end of every single episode, we're going to spin this wheel to determine, which has 18 slots around it, by the way, to determine what the topic is going to be for the next episode. What is the single topic that we'll talk about, that we're gonna build segments around, that we're going to weave in as much as we can about this topic, okay? Every single week, we're going to spin this, and that's what's going to determine what we talk about in the next episode. It's dry erase, so we'll be like swapping things out. We'll want your guys' suggestions. Participation. Let us know what you want, and maybe like eventually we'll spin wheels and they'll come true. So let's spin the wheel for the first time to see what we're going to talk about in episode 101. You guys ready?
I feel like we needed a drum roll, but
that was a big spin.
What if it's like one of those things that's it's really lubed up?
It's
gonna
battery
keep going
powered.
for a
Yeah,
while.
it just goes forever. Okay, for episode 101, it is Odd Deaths. Odd Deaths.
Yep.
All right, so
There you have it.
the first episode, we're just gonna get real, you know. But here's the thing: we're not putting constraints. We can take that in whatever. So Mason, you're leading next week, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna take this in
anything I
whatever
want.
fashion you want. Good. So
Oh,
have
God.
fun, whatever way you want.
I feel like this is a good category.
It's
Yeah,
very
for Mason.
open. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. This has been episode 100. There's going to be things, like I said, changing. Please tune into episode 101. Check out the stream. Go. That'll be a whole silly goose fun time. We'll have the podcast will be different. Go check out the YouTube videos. Go do that right now. Go watch episode 99, which hasn't even been released
channel.
yet. Go do that. Go join the Discord channel. Go check us out on TikTok. I had to think about what it was called. Yeah, go talk some ticks. Anyway, we love and appreciate you guys. We will see you in the next one.
Awesome. Bye.
Rabbit.